You guys want to see some Lego Star Trek? Check this out.
Hey everyone, that's right, you're looking at the bridge of the USS Enterprise, the one that appeared on the 1960s television show Star Trek. You got Kirk, Spock, Bones, Scotty, Chekhov, Sulu, Uhura. This was their ship, it was their bridge. Ah, the classics. The main portion of this MOC is roughly 26 by 26 studs, and it also includes the main turbo lift, which is attached to the back side of the bridge. There's a lot of stuff that I want to show you guys, so let's get right into it. Let's begin by taking a look at this section. You've got Kirk's chair as well as the navigation center. It's also known as the helm or the con station. Both are attached to this floating floor, just kind of slides around. To put it into place, you just push it back as far as it will go, and then you bump it up against this spot here, and then you just position it against this jumper tile right here. To achieve the shape of the actual floor on the set of the TV show, I built this section sideways. You get these nice angles, this nice hourglass shape. Kirk's chair turned out really well too. Building things with Lego is a lot easier when you're working with even numbers. That is not the case with this chair. Everything about it is odd in design. It's 5 studs wide, it's 5 studs deep. The seat itself is 3 studs wide and 3 studs tall. For its size, I think it looks pretty close to the real thing. Speaking of chairs, the other chairs on the bridge turned out really close to the originals as well. I absolutely love this piece I used to finish off the top of the backs, and the two-tone design is almost spot on as well. If Kirk's chair is my favorite part of the MOC, I'd have to say that the navigation center is probably my second favorite part. From the angle or the tilt that I was able to put on it, to how closely the angles of the red pieces match the original one, to the light center structure, even the viewer that Sulu looks into is there. I just couldn't be happier with it. I'm so happy. What else do we have here? Just behind Kirk's chair in the helm, I made some of those red banisters you'll always see on the show. You know the ones, right? They're always holding on to them when they're being attacked by another ship or they're going through some kind of spatial anomaly. We have Uhura's station as well as the station on the other side of the bridge. Under both stations, I built a few of those cheesy 60s sci-fi glowing panels you see everywhere on the show. And above the stations, I added some custom stickers. The TV set had a ton of lights and buttons, and these stickers just kind of add that wacky 60s sci-fi vibe to the MOC. The TV set also had monitors with random space stuff on it, like planets, moons, nebulas, that kind of stuff. I took some arches and built sideways again. I stuck it into a frame held together by friction. Then I plopped some random space stickers on a base plate and attached it all together with some Technic pins, kind of like how the Palace Cinema is put together. The turbo lift was a fun little extra that I added on. You gotta have a turbo lift, right? I mean, originally I had the doors closed and the turbo lift was a separate little room, but I decided to open them up so you could get some nice shots of it in the background. Plus, I think it just adds more character to the MOC. And of course, no Star Trek spaceship is complete without its own official plaque. It's just another one of those nice subtle details that brings the whole thing to life. And speaking of bringing things to life, let's add some minifigs. Eh? Do you guys remember that one episode of Star Trek where Darth Vader boards the bridge of the Enterprise and then he proceeds to cut Luke's hand off? Man, that was a good one. So anyway, now that I've triggered both Star Trek and Star Wars fans alike, I bid you adieu. So until the next one, live long and prosper, guys. Vulcan Nerve Pinch!